everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make these adorable unicorn ornaments. I think that they're really cute and they will make a perfect gift for somebody that loves unicorns because they're so pretty. To make this unicorn ornament, I have a few supplies here that I'm going to be using. I have Sculpey, which is an oven-baked clay, and that's going to be for the horn. I'm going to be using Mod Podge mixed with water. Some people prefer to use Mop and Glow, but I found that that is not a permanent, it's not a permanent, and your glitter will start to come off. So I do use Mod Podge, which is more permanent. I'm going to be using some paper flowers. I'm going to be using 2 different color glitters. This color is Disco, and then gold. I have some gold cording. That's going to be the tie to tie it. I have my glass ornament ball here, some plastic cups, a paintbrush, and I have an ear template here that I just drew out on some paper and I cut it out. I have some pink felt, and I have this glitter. It's a glitter sheet. It's thicker than felt. You can use white felt if you want, but I thought that this would be pretty. It's a white glitter, but I'm going to be using these for the ear. Then I have a black paint marker. This is what I'm going to use for the eyes. And then I have some funnels. And of course, my hot glue gun. So I'm going to start off by taking 2 small balls of the Sculpey clay. And I'm going to put it in the palm of my hand, and I'm going to start rolling it. Where it's going to start tapering, I'm going to taper the top part of the horn, and the bottom will be a bit bigger. If you've seen my unicorn cupcakes video on how I did the horns out of the fondant, this is the same exact way. And you want to make sure that they're about the same length and the same, like the top part is the same width as well. So once they are about the same size, you're going to take them, put them beside each other, and you're going to take the tips and you're going to start wrapping it around. Just like so. And kind of press them in together. And be careful with your fingernails and stuff, because they will leave indentations, and then that will be on your final horn. And once you have it the length that you want, you can take an X-Acto knife or a butter knife and you can cut the Sculpey clay. And if you're making a whole bunch of these, then you would do that now, and then you would just stick them all in the oven at the same time. So once you have all your horns completed, then you would put it in the oven to bake. I do suggest making a couple more than what you're going to need, just in case any crack in the oven. That way you'll have one. And also, I am going to just score the bottom of this. This is, I'm going to hot glue this onto the ornament, and I just want this to stick. So, and now I'm going to put them on a bit of parchment paper onto a cookie sheet and put them in the oven to bake, and then it'll be time to work on the ornament. Okay, to start on the ornament part, I'm going to remove this lid, the top part of the ornament, very carefully here. And I'm just going to put these to the side for now. I'm going to take a plastic cup or just a little container. So for my glue mix, I'm going to take my Mod Podge. I'm going to pour some into my cup here. So I've poured a little bit of the Mod Podge into the bottom of my cup here. I'm going to take a little bit of water and add that in there. And what I'm going for is I want my Mod Podge to be like a milky consistency. I'm going to take my stir and stir that together. So once your Mod Podge and your water is mixed to the consistency of milk, you're going to take your ornament and your funnel and pour that in your ornament. And you're just going to roll that around to coat the sides of your ornament. And once it's all coated, you'll just take your ornament You're going to turn it upside down into one of your little plastic cups. And you're just going to let that all drip out. It might take it a few minutes for it to all completely drip out. You just want a light, thin coat on the inside of your ornament. Okay, so once it's done dripping out, you'll take your ornament. Don't worry about it looking white because Mod Podge dries clear. Take your funnel again and stick that back in there and pour some of your glitter into your ball. Make sure you have plenty in there because you want it to stick on the sides. And any that's left over, you can easily tip over your ornament and remove it. So just swirl it around. So once the glitter is in there, I'm just going to put this to the side for now and just let that dry a bit. Then I'm going to take my cap, and this step is totally optional, but I do want to maybe paint some glitter on my top part of the cap of my ornament. So I am just going to put some Mod Podge around that. You can just paint it too, but of course, you know me, I like my glitter. And I'm just going to pour glitter on that. Helps if I open up the container, huh? And be generous with the glitter because you can always save the glitter. So after that dries, you can go back over it with Mod Podge just to seal in the glitter. So now I'm going to take my baked clay horn and I'm also going to paint that with glitter. I'm going to put the Mod Podge on that. And sprinkle glitter. Remember to be generous. So after you have all your glitter on your horn, you'll just set your horn to the side and let that Mod Podge dry. And then after it's dry, you'll come and you will put another layer of Mod Podge on it to seal the glitter in. Okay, so while my horn is drying, I'm going to take my ear template and I'm going to trace it out on the back of the paper here with a pencil. And I'm going to do 2 for each ear. I flipped my template over, that way it will be the front and the back. And then I'm going to cut these out. So after I have them cut out, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue the front to the back side. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want both sides to be glittery. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this the inner section of this ear. And then I'm going to use this little inner ear template on the pink felt. And that will be for the inside of the ear. So I actually need to use a pen for this because the pencil is not working very well on this pink felt. Okay, so once I have the insides cut out here, I'm going to go ahead and paint them to the inside of the ear, onto the outside of the ear here. Okay, so there I have my ears. I'm going to take some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to clean the outside of my ornament. Okay, so I'm going to start with putting on my horn. And then I'm going to put my ears on beside my horn. And now I'm going to place my flowers. Okay, so now it's time to draw in the eyes. And I think I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I am going to use a dry erase marker to begin with to put my eyes on, and then I'm going to go over it with my paint marker. Okay, so once you have your eyes dry erased on there where you want them, that's when you're going to go over them with the paint marker. Then, after the paint marker dries, I'm going to go back and I'm going to wipe off the excess of the dry erase marker. Okay, so now I'm going to use a cotton ball and just wipe off the excess expo marker. Just lightly wipe it off so you don't mess up your paint. Now it's time to put the hanger back in. You'll cut the ribbon the size that you would like. Just cut away the excess. So there is the finished ornament. And you can make your hanger just a bit smaller if you want. Just depends on how far you like for it to hang down from your tree. So I really like how this turned out. I'm really excited. You can also cut out some vinyl with if you have a craft machine, cut out vinyl and stick it on the back, which I think I am going to personalize this for my daughter, and I'm going to put her name on the back. But I just really love how this turned out. It's really cute, and this will be a perfect gift for anybody that likes unicorns. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. That way you don't miss any of my new videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.